Hello everyone, Manithral here, and welcome to the weekly update video for RS3. Now, I do apologize to those who might have been wondering, there was no update last week for OSRS. There will be, however, an update this week, supposedly, as long as things are all good to go. But this is for RS3, and we have a Autumn Strike from the Ninja Strike. So, it's a bit of a scattershot, which will all be in the patch notes. For the rest of it, though, we do have the World Mental Health Day and Blueprint for All. So, all the proceeds, or all the profits that go for this bundle, so they're doing another bundle with this. This one will go completely to Rise Above the Disorder, Mine CPSL, sorry. And, you know, it's really not that expensive. Just one bond, so you can get it through, you know, your in-game currency by getting a bond and then buying it that way, or if you want to, you can use your own money. But this is good until, well, yeah. So this is good for a little while. It is on October 10th, and this will be the Well-Being Bundle, is what it's going to be called. Will be on the Marketplace Bonds tab from today until the 24th of October. So the bundle is available today. The Mental Health Day is on the 10th. Something to kind of keep in mind. But it says from November 15th, the Stone of Meditation will be converted into 2,500 oddments. So it does have, you know, limited time effect. The Stone of Meditation, sorry. It'll give you a 4% XP buff and surrounding players a 2% XP buff for 1 hour. You can gain 2 charges each day just by logging in, and you can store up to 5 charges at once. So, you know, try to use it in an area that might help other people if you can. But if not, you know, it's your choice. But you do have the Stone of Meditation in this bundle, 15 Pulse Cores, 15 Cinder Cores, 5 Medium Protean Packs, 10 Protean Power-Ups, 10 Combat Dummies, and 3 Large Skill Dummy crates, 1 Death Touch Dart. Please note that the Iron Man Council will be unable to purchase the Well-Being Bundle. You know, main reason being is because all this is XP boost stuff and really not Iron Man affiliated. Up next, we have the live streams for this week, which is going to be October 5th, Tuesday, tomorrow, at 1600 game time, special edition Q&A. So they're going to be answering the hottest questions and sharing some important news. So I'll be tuning into that, and then I'll have a TLDR for you guys that evening. And then we have some community art, which is actually an amazing pixel art by Snowy the Hunter. I absolutely love this. This looks like something that could be on Kingdom. I believe that's what it's called, Kingdom. I gotta look. Yeah, Kingdom Classic. Then you got Kingdom New Lands. That looks like it'd be just the exact artwork for that. That is awesome. I would love to see a crossover between those two games, RuneScape and Kingdom. That would be amazing. And then as far as Pink Skirts, we have a Pink Skirts events. We have 2 of them. First up is Next Angel of Death, which is hosted by Spotly Wolf and Nexadamus. Yeah, I actually said that right. Friday, October 8th at 2300 to 2359. This is Friday, like I said, game time. World 92, God Wars Dungeon, Ancient Prison. And then we have a Town Square Q&A hosted by Princess Ray, Saturday, October 9th at 2300 to 2359 game time, World 3, Varrock West Bank. And the community shout out goes to the RuneScape Art Community Discord. So this is an amazing community that has grown into one of the most popular places to share RuneScape fan art. So do go and check that out. And now, least but not last, well, it is last on this list, but patch notes, one of the most important things. This is a big bulk today, too. So, this is Ninja Strike 27. A new button has been added to the bank interface, which will toggle whether the bank automatically switches from the currently open tab when depositing items. Adjusted the size of click boxes throughout the Anachronia Agility course to make traversal easier. The names of the following overrides now appear in the examine text for the follower they're overriding. Items in the loot window can now be examined to view their examined text, plus the Grand Exchange or high alchemy values where applicable. Master Capes can now be purchased from Ellen in the Max Guild's Tower. Master Firemaking, Fletching, Thieving, Ranged, Runecrafting, Magic Capes can also be now bought from their respective skill master stores. Added a Consume All option to the Wicked Hood teleport tokens. The names of the Runecrafting altars and mysterious runes now reflect their associated runes. Extra fine sand can now be blessed at more Saradomin-aligned altars, including Entrana, the Sithrid Abbey, Everlight statues, Saradominist player-owned house chapels. In addition, you may now simply left-click or tap the sand while next to one of these altars to bless it, instead of manually using the sand on the altar. It is now possible to click through the excess border portion of some options interfaces, such as those that offer teleports. In interacting with any of the skill check barriers to Inner Circle of the Abyss will now play shorter animation. Players can no longer fail obstacles in the Abyss. Instead, there's now a hard level 30 requirement in the respective skills to cross the obstacles. Adjusted some outdated messaging regarding the obstacles. Falador shields now have a check charges option. An info box now appears when checking charges. Renamed the prayer restorer option to restore prayer. Reordered some of the options to make room for the new one. Previous action bar presets are now remembered when loading a new layout that has more additional action bars than the previous one. The Carrot pylon buffs now display the time remaining on the buff icon while active. The Roar of Oseus buff now displays the time remaining on its buff icon while active. Remove the redundant trade option from Martin the Master Gardener. Added in the following places within the clan notice board setup screen. Elder God Wars Archglacier, Elder God Wars Croasis, Elder God Wars Karapek, Raksha, and Rex Matriarchs. Now we have the Croasis front improvements. The Scripture Bic has now been added to the Croasis boss collection log. Updated buy limit on the new fungus and fungus materials are reduced with the Croasis front. So 10,000 for standard and 5,000 for enriched. After gathering feedback post-launch, they're now allowing Iron Man accounts to join non-Iron Man accounts in private Croasis encounters. Added a Croasis preset to the bank. Rare rewards dropped after defeating Croasis are now broadcasted. Added the new lore books to the Master Quest Cape. The player is now able to use Bladed Dive while equipped with Tavia's fishing rod. Reduced the number of players who are able to join a public crisis to 18. Tagger's Core Hammer and Sonya's Fry Torch will now be added to the roll for their respective error tips when skilling inside the Croasis boss fight. Fixes are: fix an issue that was preventing players from cooking the new fungal soups. Dyed grasping rune pouches will now correctly revert to tradable versions when all runes are removed from them. Fix an issue where the dyed variants of the grasping rune pouch were not triggering the special effect. Remove duplicates of the new fungus and fungus materials from the Grand Exchange. Fungal soups are now both tradable and available on the Grand Exchange. Cinderbane gloves and other poison no longer work on Croasis. This was an unintended effect. Added Croasis to the final boss and insane final boss achievements. Fixed the issue that caused Leviathan nodes to disappear, preventing the players from completing a public Croasis encounter. Players no longer get stuck inside of the Croasis when its vulnerable timer ends. The skill guide now shows the correct name and icon for the Grasping Rune pouch. Fixed an issue that prevented drops from crevasses appearing on the adventure's log. Water Fiend no longer duplicates encounter resources. Mushroom paths are now consistent and continue to sparkle after the instance timer expires. The Glacier Front improvements are Scripture of when damage is now scaled down in PvP. The various EAB abilities from the generals around the Elder God Wars dungeon will now work against the glaciers. Fixes updated the Gloves of Passage buff bar tooltip as it was previously showing incorrect information. Reaper points and Marks of War have now been adjusted from the hard mode Arch Glacier fight. The special attack of the Dark Shard of Leng will no longer be cleared when charging weapons. However, the damage cap is unaffected by the effect for non-melee damage. Fix an issue that allowed glaciers to be attacked through the boss encounter barrier at Glacier's front. The Nodon front improvements. The Slayer Tracker encounter once again displayed the name of the cluster task. Instead of a monster in that cluster, for example, it now reads dragons instead of bronze dragons. The Slayer Encounter tooltip now uses the same description of the activity tracker if you completed a Slayer task. This description now suggests getting a task from the optimal Slayer Master for your level that you've unlocked, rather than the Slayer Master who gave you the previous task. Other improvements are, after many years of campaigning by Pures, the level 29 defense requirement has been removed from Ancient Curses. The Curses achievement now lists the Temple of Senesin as a prerequisite, and its description is now clear about how to unlock Ancient Curses. Various bits and bobs from the Yak Track Path of the Creators have been cleared from Burthorpe. The drop down from menu from the Rune Metrics drop log and mode can now be changed. Fixes: it is no longer possible to bypass the cooldown of special attack by utilizing the Essence of Finality. Reduce clipping on the When Neophyte outfit. And fix the broken cutscene, which prevented progress during the Wild Gothic Sleep quest on mobile. Fix an issue with a soft lock causing changing screen sizes. The game should no longer log you out when a patch bomb harvests a significant number of crops in one go. Fix an issue that stopped players from adding golden rocks to the Statue of Raonin while they were in the statue collection bag. Fix an issue where certain players were unable to receive golden dungeoneering rock when completing a dungeon or a sinkhole, or while gaining dungeoneering XP from the elite dungeons. The One Special Day bundle has been removed from the marketplace. So that's actually it for today, guys. This is a Ninja Strike week, and let's see what's in store tomorrow, and let's see what comes out the following week. But that'll do it for today's video, so thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, later.